Hello, Squadron, and welcome back. For those who are new, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, an ordained minister, and a fantastic tarot reader. And we are here for the full moon in Sagittarius collective reading. I've been looking forward to this. I've been tapping into it on and off leading up to this reading. So I want to jump right into it. But before we do that, let's talk about the housekeeping, all right? So, number one, do not get hung up on the gender of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us. Number two, in tarot readings, this can be energy of you or people that you're energetically connected to. So listen to the messages and see how this can be playing out for you. And number three, these readings will always, and I do mean always, will be timeless. All right, so whenever you were guided to this reading, this is when you were meant to hear these messages. Because this energy could be something that either has already happened to you recently, you're currently going through it, or you are about to go through it. All right? I think that is all of them. Yes, it is. So let us get into this reading. Now, normally I do like a whole breakdown of the energies of either the new moon or the full moon, but I've been noticing that the same messages just come up in the actual readings. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. Let's just jump right into the cards. That's what you're here for, right? You want some cards and you want some messages, and I want to give those to you. So without further ado, let us get into the pick a card section. So at this moment, the two cards will now be slowly appearing on the screen. The card that is on the left side will be the more 3D grounded message, and that is full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Now, this card will be pertaining more to love, relationships, your career or a career path, and ultimately just your everyday life. Okay? Now, the card that will be on the right side, that will be the more 5D spiritual message. So this will be dealing more with your spiritual path or journey, whichever terminology you use, any inner work that you need to do, like self-love, inner child work, shadow work. It'll also be dealing with major events and milestones in your journey that you need to be aware of. So that is what the card on the right is going to be pertaining to, and that is Ascension Lift 39, which does break down to 12, which then breaks down to 3. So we have 9, 12, and 3 energy all attached to it. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. All right. So you really can't go wrong with either card. So just pick the one that really pulls on you more, that you really resonate with. But if you can't make a decision, it doesn't hurt to listen to both readings and see what comes up for you. All right. We will now start slowly coming back to the reading. Hey there. Now that you've picked the card that you most associate with, you can now jump ahead to it, and I will see you in a second for the 3D grounded reading. All right, here we go. So we are now about to get into the 3D grounded message, which is, of course, full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Now, when I tapped into the energy of full moon in Sag and also this card, what I heard was there's an interesting dynamic at play. And then I had to go and look it up because I was like, what does it mean? And it's true. Normally, new moon in Taurus, which was the last new moon that we had, that usually is paired with full moon in Scorpio, because both Taurus and Scorpio are on the same energy axis, right? They're both mirror energies. You can also see them as karmic lessons that you need to learn. So having Taurus new moon paired with full moon in Sagittarius, and full moon in Sagittarius is normally paired with new moon in Gemini. I was like, what's going on with that? And then I quickly got my answer. We had not one, but two new moons in Aries. The second one being the solar eclipse. And for anyone who's been with my channel since I started talking about it, you already know that energy is going to be with the collective for 2 to 3 years. And we're already seeing its effects with it throwing off the natural chain we usually have with the new moons and the full moons. So going back to why this is an interesting dynamic, we have Taurus energy, right, helping us to build a new foundation, looking at ways of taking care of ourselves better, coupled with that hybrid solar eclipse energy with Aries, coupled with the total lunar eclipse with Scorpio, and then being all the way capped off with full moon in Sagittarius, which is like, yeah, let's look at the bigger picture. Now, the bigger picture that I feel like Sagittarius is helping us to understand is in relation to both Taurus and Scorpio energy. So I would really, for this full moon, I would look at your houses dealing with Aries energy, Scorpio energy, and Sagittarius energy. I said Aries. That's interesting. Okay, I'll throw that in there. So look at 4 houses, or it may spill over into multiple houses. But I'll explain that. So, all right, you're going to want to look for any major placements that you have or any houses dealing with Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Okay? Now, what I mean by placements, that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. I would even say Jupiter, because Jupiter is literally the ruling planet of Sagittarius. But I would look at those, and then of course your houses. Now, if you're not familiar with your houses, don't worry. Down in the description, there is a link for Cafe Astrology. You can get a free copy of your birth chart or natal chart, whatever you want to call it. I also have a video down in the description where I break down what each one of the 12 houses mean. All right. Now, with this one in particular, I did write this down. Give me 1 second. This full moon will be occurring at 13 degrees Sagittarius, right? So look where you have 13 degrees Sagittarius in your chart. And like I said, it may spill over into 2 houses. But yeah, you're going to want to look at all 4 of those energies that I mentioned, because they're all working together, in particular Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is helping you to see the bigger picture of what Scorpio brought up to the surface, because these are 2 full moons. So whatever Scorpio unearthed for you, which then kind of like bled into Taurus, Sagittarius is like, look, this is the reason for it. This is the reason for that tower moment you had. This is the reason why this relationship dynamic imploded. This is all why, because these things needed to fall away for you to be able to finally build that stable foundation that you did not have before. And that could be very hard for us to hear, because we do believe that we have very stable foundations. But when we have Scorpio energy, in particular Scorpio full moon, and in this case a total lunar eclipse, Scorpio is really just digging up everything and shoving it in our face that is not working in our lives. And that can be very tough. It can be very triggering. I would not be surprised if you were not in the corner rocking back and forth, praying for it to go away, because this Scorpio eclipse, it was rough. And Taurus is coming in like, yes, let's work to build these new foundations. But we're like, nah. What Scorpio did with us, it jarred us. It was hard. We can't think about new foundations. We can't think about setting new intentions because we dealt with a lot with Scorpio. And now Sag is coming in with its wanderer, lust, bohemian, philosopher, teacher energy. Like, look, all right, everything that happens in our lives, the good and the bad, there's a reason. So let's look at what came from this. And my nose, oh my goodness, I'm channeling big. So when my nose goes off like that, I'm channeling a big message that y'all need to hear, that I need to convey to the collective. But, so yes, Sagittarius is helping to make sense of all of this. So really look to where your Sagittarius house or houses are to help you to get the clarity about what is going on with the new foundations you need to build in Taurus, and to make sense of what Scorpio might have been bringing up for you, in particular Scorpio energy. I grabbed the wrong deck. My bad. This is the deck that goes to the other oracle card. Here we go. I now have the right deck. Okay. So I got my Crystal Visions deck to help us to get in deeper into what the full moon is trying to tell us. So here we go. Oh, my nose. Can we get further clarity about the full moon and Sagittarius card for the collective? Can we get further clarity about full moon in Sagittarius? Can we get further clarity about what is going on for the collective in regards to full moon and Sagittarius energy? One last time. All three of those is perfect, so I can't wait to see what messages are about to come out. All right, here we go. Can we get further clarity about the full moon and Sagittarius card for the collective? What is the bigger picture that we need to see? I'm really picking up Hermit energy, which makes sense. Hermit is Sagittarius. It's removing yourself from people, from the collective, to really get that inner perspective so that you can see the bigger picture. The pursuit of wisdom. Interesting, that just came out. The pursuit of wisdom. Can we get further clarity about, okay, card fell out. What are you? Judgment. Judgment is out here. Judgment is a major arcana card. Not even in the camera, my bad. Major arcana cards deal with major events in our lives, major turning points. So the fact that this is literally the first card out here is quite significant. What is Judgment trying to say? Atonement. Atonement. So the difference between judgment and justice is blind, right? Well, not technically, but justice looks at just the facts, right? This is about how other people can see the actions that you're taking. But when we're dealing with judgment, this is about you, right? This is about you judging everything that you've gone through in your current cycle, the good and the bad, your karma, all of that, and making the decision with both your head and your heart about how that cycle played out. Isn't it? Yeah, this is 20. That's what, yeah. This is the card that comes out right before the world. So this is like your last chance to make peace with anything that has happened in this current cycle before you close it out with the world card. Why do you need atonement? I just keep hearing that word, atonement. Why do you need atonement, collective? That's why. On the bottom. Oh, yes. On the freaking bottom, you got Five of Swords upright. That's why you need atonement. Five of Swords comes out when we have a conflict between two or more parties where one is ultimately trying to get ahead over the other party or parties by any means. So in this card, we have an assailant. He's over there walking away with 3 swords. Here he is right here. And he stabbed the person in the back with 2 cards. But I don't know if you can see because it's very hard. I'm going to try to get as close as you can. He's actually looking back at the woman that he stabbed in the back, taking joy in what he did because he got the lion's share. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for that to go off. My watch always goes off when something I need to there's so many signs. But anyway, yeah, he's taking pride in what he did because he got to walk away with the lion's share. So that is what atonement is here. The atonement of the judgment is, have you stepped on people to get to where you are and now you're feeling guilty about it? Or do you need to give atonement to someone who has wronged you? Right? Underneath of that, we have the unknown card. We got to dig deeper. There's something more at play here. There's something more at play with judgment. And like I said, this is all about your head and your heart. So you might be trying to look at this logically only with your head. And it's like, no, you need to also incorporate your heart in the understanding of this situation. All right, can we get further clarity with full moon in Sagittarius and judgment? What other cards want to come out to further clarify full moon in Sagittarius? What other cards belong with judgment? And we have a card explosion. Lovely. 2 cards. You got the let's say Ace of Swords. No, but that's very interesting. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Sun sideways. That's exactly how they wanted to come out. All right, flip it over the bottom. Ooh, with Magician in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just gotta say it. I don't like it. Yeah, I just needed to get that out. All right, going back to the cards. When the Ace of Cups is out here, this is someone who is turning their back on love. Ace of Cups is all about new love, forgiveness, a baby. So for those out there who are trying for a baby, this can be the baby card. Yeah. Low key, this feels like it's turning into a love reading. I'm just saying. But it makes sense. It's a 3D message. So for some of you, this is about love. For others, if this is about your career, you have no joy in it. Like, you don't want to continue. Especially with the Sun sideways, because the Sun is all about, that's Leo. The Sun is literally Leo energy. It is joy, it's childhood, wonder, it's enlightenment, it's optimism. Like, it's the freaking Sun. But also the Sun is about seeing the truth about everything. Whereas the Moon card is more about illusion and you needing to be careful because you could be taken advantage of. The Sun is like, no, what you see is what you get with the Sun. But it is sideways. On the bottom, like I said, we got Magician in reverse with the 2 of Cups in reverse. Magician in reverse, this is someone who, it can come out a lot of different ways. Magician in reverse could be someone who does not believe in themselves, that they have the means, that they need to make something happen. Because a magician literally can create something out of nothing. But when a magician is in reverse, now this is someone that is lacking something. He is lacking some type of inner wisdom, some type of resource, and he can't get stuff done. The magician can also be manipulation. right? The magician could be someone who is literally manipulating situations, people, whatever the case may be, to get what he or she wants. And then we got Two of Cups in reverse. This is an imbalanced love connection. And it can be any type of love. This can be an imbalance in a family dynamic. It can be an imbalance in a work dynamic with your coworkers, with your boss. If this is intimate partners, this is literally someone who is valuing the relationship more than the other person, who is working more than the other person. But overall, this is about someone putting their all into it, while the other person is either putting nothing into it or the bare minimum. They're not valuing it. They're not valuing the connection that is going on. We got the confirmation of the Ace of Cups. You don't either. You don't want to continue. You don't want to continue because they don't want to continue. That is interesting. What is going on with y'all? What is this information that is? This is a lot. It's honestly a little bit like overwhelming. Yeah. You need to forgive yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Even if you can't forgive this person, you need to forgive yourself. Whatever this dynamic is in your life, you need to give forgiveness to yourself for, I want to honestly say, putting up with this for as long as you did. But for others, forgiving yourself for walking away from this dynamic. Because I feel like that's here too. You don't want to continue. Some of you have walked away, while others are debating walking away. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything here. Wow. I go to pick up the deck. On the bottom, well, not on the bottom, but like on the bottom of the deck, which is technically the top of the deck, there was a card that stayed on the mat when I picked up the deck. It is the Four Swords in reverse. So now I know why I wanted to say Ace of Swords when it really was an Ace of Cups. The Four Swords is about taking a break, allowing yourself to rejuvenate after a long, situation, usually dealing with, heartbreak, betrayal, which it feels like that's what's going on here. You're ready to leave. You're ready to leave. You've thought about it. You've taken time. You've taken time to really analyze this situation, and you're like, nah, this isn't worth it. I'm leaving. This isn't manifesting what I want. All right. Can we get some further clarity? Hold up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Wrong thing. Give me 1 more second. There we go. Here I was thinking I put it in the right place. I just want to look at something here. Why? The sun is really calling to me. Why is the sun calling to me? I just want to look up something very quickly about the sun card. Okay, that's why. This situation is sucking all the joy out of you. Okay, I just wanted to get some quick clarity. Yeah. Sun in reverse, which, like I said, this is sideways, but it's really feeling like a sun in reverse. Yeah. It's... The sun could be upright. I just want to point out the fact also you have 2 major arcana out here. Judgment and the sun, right? So this is a significant event in your life. So please pay attention to it and give it all of the respect that it deserves. I understand this is not going to be an easy decision for you. But I feel like if you make the right judgment about what to do with this Ace of Cups situation, the sun will go upright. It will illuminate a path that is better for you. But staying in this situation, I am just feeling like there's going to be, this situation is going to like really mess with you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, it's going to suck the literal joy out of you, and I would not be surprised if you don't find yourself battling with depression-like symptoms because of it. It's no bueno at all. Okay, can I get a best course of action for this? Can I get a best course of action with this energy? How should the collective proceed? What is the call to action with Judgment, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Sun sideways? What do I want to take that? That is a lot of cards. That is interesting. I think I do want to take these. All right, you got 3 clarifying cards for best course of action. All right, you ready? Because I'm going to take them. Why not? So you got the High Priestess upright with 7 of Pentacles upright and the Chariot upright. Yeah. All right. So let's break this down. The High Priestess card, the High Priestess is the gatekeeper of all things magic. She sits on a crescent moon. She is surrounded by butterflies. She is wonderful. She is also divine feminine energy along with the Empress. Like, her and the Empress make up divine feminine energy. But this is really about our intuition, working with our own inner magic, inner knowing. What else wants to come out with this? What else? Interesting. Seeing the illusion. You need to embody or work with High Priestess energy to see the truth. There we go. The truth about the situation. Because there's a lot that's being kept from you. When the High Priestess is coming out here and we have the Sun sideways, I'm not going to lie. There's some illusion at foot. There's some lies at foot. There's some manipulation at foot. We did have the Magician in reverse with 2 of Cups in reverse. So I would not be surprised if you don't find out that someone is playing on your emotions, playing on your sympathy, right? Scorpio energy, it is revealing. High Priestess is out here, is revealing the truth. 7 of Pentacles upright. This is an energy of someone who has been working hard at something and they're taking a break to evaluate whether or not they want to continue. That is what's going on with you. The information that you're going to learn through the High Priestess, this dynamic that's being unearthed, that's coming to the surface, you're going to... There's a lot that was trying to come out there. Let me try that again. What is coming up to the surface with the High Priestess is going to help you with the 7 of Pentacles to make a decision about whether you want to continue or whether you want to leave, right? You're going to be more informed. Again, I also feel like that is why we had the unknown card earlier. You didn't have all of the facts. That is why Judgment is being so hard for you. You can't render a final decision with your head and your heart being in agreement one way or another. You're split on this situation because you don't have all of the information. There's a lot that's being kept from you, but also I feel like you're not trusting your intuition. You might know something that you're trying to shrug off like it's not the truth, but it is the truth. Finally, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is literally about racing to victory. Yep, you're leaving this situation and fast. because this is the Chariot card. If you were just leaving in a rapid way, I would expect the Eight of Wands. But the Chariot, now the Chariot is like, I want to get the hell out of here as fast as humanly possible. So again, whatever is going on with this situation, it's going to either be revealed to you the truth, or you already know the truth and you just need to trust your intuition, which is going to help you to really make the decision about whether to stay or whether to go. But you're not going to stay. You're going to run away. You are literally out of there. You're just like, psh. All they're going to see is a smoke vapor, because that is how fast you are going to get away from this situation and get away from this person or people. The other thing that I find interesting is that even though I feel another person or people's energy, there's no actual court cards out here to determine a personality. So that is very interesting. I have not gotten any court cards out here, but I do want to, the minute I say court card, there is, yeah, see, this is just further clarity. This is just further clarity. All right, so I just looked at the bottom. You got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is childhood nostalgia, but it's also looking back on the past. This situation, whether it's the people involved or just how this situation reminds you of something you went through in the past, it's holding you back. You're being held back by nostalgia. You're being held back by sentimentality. Yeah, that's something is holding you back, because this current situation is tied into your past somehow. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, that is the messenger of fire, the messenger of creativity, of passion, but the page is potential. The page is literally the youngest of all of the court cards. So there's something about this situation that at one point or another made you feel like there was a chance, there was a spark, there was like the beginning embers of passion. You were really into it, but the longer you stayed in it, you're like, nah, this is literally a mental prison. Nine of freaking Swords. This is like climax mental energy. This is someone, I'm not gonna lie, this is like nervous breakdown energy. This is someone that's literally given up on life. They don't got nothing left in them to keep going. They can't even be bothered to pick up that final sword so that they can finish and move on with the situation. No, they're incapacitated. This can be anxiety. This can be depression. Y'all are just messed up. This situation has you messed up. We got double nines with the Nine of Cups right behind that. Nine of Cups is the wish card, is wish fulfillment. But it is in reverse. So this situation you thought was your wish fulfillment, it turned into your living nightmare. This is not what you wanted. This is a wish gone wrong. Ultimately, 10 of Swords behind that. This situation needs to come to an end. It will be a painful end for some of you, but an ending nonetheless, because even though the 10 is rock bottom, it's the worst of the worst. The great thing about the 10 is the 10 starts over to a new cycle. Once you hit the 10, it can't get no worse than what you're currently going through. Yeah. So you started the reading, interestingly enough, with a low number, an ace, and you're ending the reading with a 7, a 6, a 9, and a 10. Yeah, this situation has held you up in the past, but you're finally making momentum. You're leaving. You're leaving. So your message is, like I said, embody the High Priestess with the 7 of Pentacles, with the Chariot. See the truth, make the decisions that need to be made, and then get out of there as fast as you possibly can. Like I said, this can be for love, relationship dynamics, your career, or just your everyday life. So I hope that helped. But that is going to do it for this. If you're leaving me here, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Give me a like, a comment, all of that helps a lot. If you do have time, jump ahead to my outro because I have some amazing things that I always say in the outro. All right? I'll see you in my next one. All right. It is time for the 5D spiritual message. Yes, with Ascension Lift. 39, like I said, which makes 12, which then breaks down to 3. So we have, that is a lot of energy, actually. But yes, we got 39, 12, and 3 all present with this card. Sorry, the energy just like washed over me. With the message of prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. How can we not like that? That's wonderful energy right there. So when I was tapping into this card, it was giving me the message of we need to be prepared. We need to prepare ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally for the next leg of our journey, right? So if you felt drawn to this reading, or this card really was speaking to you, that is because you are now at a milestone stage in your journey. All right? You're ready for it. I know you are. That's why the card is out here. Whew. The imagery of the card, too. So I don't know if you got to see it in the pick a card section, but we have a unicorn in the dead center with a lit up heart chakra. Its horn is lit up, but it's also activating the heart chakras of all of the animals around it. In this case, a fox, a hummingbird, a cat, and a dove. We also have a rainbow over top of them. So, yeah. Yeah, you're ready for this. You're ready for what's to come. It can be very scary. I'm not going to lie. When you get called on to move to the next level, it can be like, am I ready? You sure? I think I need a little bit more time. So let's go deeper into this. Oh, you know what? No, wait. I almost messed up. So there is something I wanted to say. So when I was tapping into the messages for this reading, something that came out really big was self-love and self-care. And it was so big because normally what I do is I like to walk around my house, clean up, work with like different energies while I'm in my house. And I also like to say things out loud. Like the downloads that I'm getting, I like to say them out loud to be like, is these for me or is these for the collective? So when I was like, this is a time for the collective to really focus on self-love and self-care. Not only did I get a sign, I got a big one because I was in my bathroom. I was cleaning up as I was like channeling messages. And literally, I was doing barely anything in the bathroom when one of my pictures fell off the wall, hit the lid, like the back tank lid to my toilet, then ricocheted over and hit my sink before finally coming to its resting place on the floor. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all couldn't have picked a nicer way of sending me a sign. You just had to like beat up my bathroom and my art. But that was to get my attention to make sure that I really say this. So during this time, if you are hearing self-love and self-care come up a lot, either in topics in your personal friend group or family, with your coworkers, you're randomly out in public and you hear people talking about it, it's popping up a lot on your social media or being suggested to you in your feed, that is why, okay? Self-love is going to be key to preparing you for this ascension lift. So there you go. I have conveyed the message, and now hopefully no more things will be getting beat up in my bathroom. So I cut the deck, and we have 8 of Pentacles on one side, which is working to master a skill, the Apprentice card, with the 10 of Cups. No, sorry, 9 of Cups on the other side. Wish fulfillment. That is interesting. 8 and 9. I mean, of different suits, but still 8 and 9. Can we get further clarity about the ascension lift for the collective? Can we get further clarity about the ascension lift for the collective? Can we get further clarity about the ascension lift for the collective? What does the collective need to know about ascension lift? All of these have been perfect shuffles. Like, I just want to point out, so yeah, you're going to get some great messages. Can we get further clarity about ascension lift and its connection to self-love and self-care? Can we get further clarity about ascension lift and its connection to self-love and self-care during this full moon in Sag? Can we get further clarity about ascension? Do I take these? You popped out together, so we're going to take... Ooh. Okay. Ask the right questions. So we got the Magician and the freaking Lovers both upright. Let me take a moment. I gotta sit in this energy. Y'all came out. Y'all not for the play. Y'all not for the play. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just looked at the cards on the bottom. Okay. First things first. You got Magician. Magician deals with air and Mercury energy. So you got your Gemini and your Virgo energy attached to it because Mercury is the ruling planet of both. The Magician carries the energy of one, the beginning of the projects and creative endeavors. Upright, the Magician is about action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. So, for those who are not familiar with the Magician comes out when it is time for us to work our magic. Okay? The Magician is all about magic and alchemy. He is a part of... Well, no. I wouldn't say that. No, I was about to say he's a part of divine masculine energy, but that didn't feel right. The Hierophant is a part of divine masculine energy. You can also say the Magician, but it feels more like the Hierophant. But that's neither here nor there. Getting back to this. The Magician comes out when it is letting us know that we have everything that we need inside of us. We already have the wisdom. We already have the resources. We already have the magic. We just need to do it. This is an ideal time to literally morph and create the life that we are meant to have. But it's not alone, because we also have the Lovers, which is, again, air energy. So we got double air. It's also relating to Gemini, which Mercury is literally one of the ruling planets of Gemini. That's why I pointed that out earlier. Lovers is carrying the number 6, which is dealing with balance, home, and responsibility. Upright, it is about love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, and the strength of two together. Y'all not playing around. This is someone who is... That's funny. So sometimes I get song downloads to help further explain or clarify a message. I literally just heard I got the power. What you do, you got the power. You got the power, and you are manifesting balance, harmonious connections, situations, dynamics, whatever you want. This is what you're manifesting, right? This is where you are. This is why you're taking the ascension lift, because you are being taken to this place right here where you can manifest literally anything. There's nothing the magician can't manifest. And in this case, it seems like you're manifesting love. You are manifesting love. And these are both major arcana cards too, right? So this isn't like a small feat. This is like I said, this is a huge step in your spiritual journey. I also feel like this is the complete opposite of the 3D grounder reading. So, wow. Good on you, 5D spiritual group. But it's not done yet, because on the bottom, to help clarify this even further, you got the 3 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Like when I said earlier, it was like, oh, this is the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. And then I had to do a double take. No, the 10 of Cups, I had to do a double take. It was the 9 of Cups. Now, the 10 is out here, but it came out here with a 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups deals with water and Cancer energy, carrying the number 3, because it is the 3 of Cups. It is about expression, expansion of the idea, growth, and the first stages of completion, which is true. The 3 leads to the 10, which you have both. Upright, it is about celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, friendship. Wow, they wrote friendship twice. Community and happiness. With the 10 of Cups, water, Pisces energy, carrying the number 10, ultimate completion, final manifestation. Magician energy. The result of true will, recognition, continuation, realization, and endings. Upright, it is about divine love. Divine love. Harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true. Like the dream you made with that 9 of Cups. Family contentment, and total love and support. Y'all not playing around here. I'm just saying, y'all are really not playing around. There's also a hidden card here as well. 3 from 10. There's a 7 of Cups here too. So for a lot of you, you may feel very overwhelmed during this time, right? This full moon in Sag may mark a time where you just feel very overwhelmed because you're being pulled to take the ascension lift. You're being pulled to work with your inner magician to make more balanced and informed choices with the lovers. You may be even manifesting a lover situation in your life. You're also being told, like, hey, you can manifest a 3 of Cups where it's like soul tribe, right? Because that's what I look at. I look at the 3 of Cups as my soul tribe card. Also, you can manifest 10 of Cups happily ever after, like literally the partner of your dreams with your children, living the life that you deserve, the life that you manifested, right? It is all possible. But like I said, there are 7 of Cups energy here. So for some of you, this might frighten the hell out of you, right? You might be worried that you're going to be making the wrong decision and it's going to lead you away from this and lead you to a wrong opportunity. So you might find yourself running away into escapism, illusion. You might even find yourself procrastinating, stagnation, because you don't want to make the wrong choice. You're really overwhelmed here. And it's okay. It's okay to be overwhelmed. All right? But just know, not making a choice is also a choice. And believe me, this is not energy you want to miss out on or have to wait for it to come back around in your life. You want to hop on it. And I just got another song download. I'm literally in my head, they're in my head right now going, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, on it, on it. Boo, doo, 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 doo. You know the song. Whew, all right. Are there any further cards that want to come out with? Do we need further cards? But no, seriously. Is there any further cards that want to come out to further clarify Ascension, Lift, or the Magician and the Lovers that came out together? Are there any other cards that want to come out to help further clarify this 5D? Yep, there we go. What is with you in air? What is with you and air? Ace of Swords. Ace of freaking more air energy. Literally the embodiment of air energy. This is the potential, right? Air energy, carrying the number 1, dealing with pioneering, leadering, alpha, dominance, ambition, and originality upright, because it was. Mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, a sharp mind, new conflict and surgery. But you don't have the conflict and surgery here. I really feel like this is about mental clarity, breakthroughs, and new ideas. And this is what's scaring you. There's a lot of new. For some of you, you've never had it this good. Double ones, right? Magician, 1. Ace of Swords, 1. You've never had it this good. And that's what's scaring you, right? All of this energy is terrifying to you because you're like, how can all of this good happen and something bad not come from it, right? You're worried. Again, I understand, but come on now. Why would you turn this down? I'm not going to turn this. I'm going to hop on this. I want you to hop on this because this is freaking phenomenal. That is amazing energy. Ooh, on the bottom. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is, ooh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is a lot of clarifying energy, but you need to see it. We got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is what you've been dealing with in the past, or even right now. And that's what got you scared about taking the Ascension lift and moving into this energy, because you have had Queen of Pentacles in reverse, toxic individuals who seemed like, right, they were there for you, who seemed like they had your best intentions in heart. And it's like, nah, this queen is all about her. This queen is very selfish. She does not care about anybody else's comfort. She's all about herself. She's all about her stability. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is the workaholic energy. This is someone who is taking the principles of the Knight of Pentacles to the extreme. So instead of them, like, and Knights are already extreme, so that's saying a lot. But in this case, this Knight is like, no, I need to work all the time because everything that I have can be taken away from me in an instant. They're very fearful about this, like, words. They're very fearful about losing what they've been working so hard for. With the 2 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Swords upright is about being stuck in a stalemate decision, but in the reverse, you're now able to make the right decision or see more clearly what the right decision is for you. So I feel like in the past, there's been like some stalemate moments, but you're finally getting past it with 7 of Pentacles upright. That's that review energy. That is, and see, yeah, it's that review energy. And you're like, do I want to stay on this path or do I want to go? You're making the decision to go. And I'm glad, because right after that, it is the freaking King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is someone who puts on the facade like he has his life all together, or he knows what he's doing when it comes to like career or money matters. He doesn't. This king is unstable. All of these court cards are unstable, by the way, right? Like your energy is very much stable. This energy is very much unstable. So if these are people in your environment, or if this was you in the past, let's leave it in the past, right? I feel like this is the chapter of your life that you need to close out. Wow, underneath of that, the moon in reverse. You're seeing through the illusion. Yeah. This is why you got to take the ascension lift. Because the lift is taking you away from all of this. All of this that don't mean you no good. Also, 5, change. 6. The 6th card is about balance and harmony. It's helping you to see the illusion. It's helping you to see what isn't working. That's interesting. Okay, some of y'all need to hear this. Some of y'all want to bring the energy of these people with you. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles are, you have a deep connection and you want to bring them with you. And the Ascension Lift is like, nah, there's only space for you. And that's why you feel overwhelmed, because you're scared that if you get on this Ascension Lift and you move to the next stage of your spiritual journey and you leave these people behind, it's going to come back and bite you. And this card is saying, no, it's not going to bite you. It's going to bring you actually to this energy, to what you deserve. It's going to take you away from that and bring you to this. But you have to make the conscious decision to step into the Ascension Lift. I do want to read the affirmation for the Ascension Lift card. For those who are ready to step in and take it, this is the affirmation that you are meant to work with. So with the Ascension Lift card, the affirmation is, I am ready for rapid spiritual growth. That affirmation again, I am ready for rapid spiritual growth. And you are. You definitely are. Okay? Whoo! Oh, wow. Okay. Let me wrap up this reading. What is the best course of action with Ascension Lift? What is the best course of action for the collective in regards to the Ascension Lift card? What does the collective need to know so that they can take this Ascension Lift? Can I get a best course of action for the Ascension Lift? Can I get a best course of Yo. No. Do I like that? No. I'm going to try again for y'all. If those energies come out, they just didn't feel right. They felt just wonky. All right. Can I get a best course of action for the collective? When it comes to the Ascension Lift, best course of action for the collective in regards to the Ascension Lift. There we go. And it's back on the bottom. Now it feels right. It feels right being on the bottom. Yeah. See? Yeah. Wow. Yep. So the 2 cards I didn't want to take literally are back on the bottom, and they feel right. They feel right. All right. So the card you got as your best course of action with the Ascension Lift was another sword. Y'all really love your swords. You got the 6 of Swords, which is Air Aquarius energy, and you got this one in reverse. So the number 6 carries the energy with this card of movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. In the reverse, it deals with personal transit, resistance to change, unfinished business, and emotional baggage. That sums this up perfectly. So why do I feel like this sums this up perfectly? 6 of Swords deals with you going through some type of emotional war that has just drained you, right? You went through some type of psychological battle. You are war torn and you're like, this ain't worth fighting for it anymore. But it's in reverse. Even though you say you're done with this, you're not. you're still low-key trying to fight for this. You're trying to fight for these people when you need to move on. You need to move on. Helping to clarify even further on the bottom, we have Page of Swords, which is earth and air energy, upright, new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, relentless and mental energy. This is the messenger of air energy. You need to embrace new ideas, new concepts, new way of seeing your life, new ways of communicating with people or not communicating with people. That's fine too. But you got another card in reverse that deals with transit. The Eight of Cups, right? Water energy. Pisces, 8, dealing with manifestation, practicality, skills, absolute decisions, business, and the ego. In reverse, taking one's time. I'm guessing that's what it meant to say, but it's a typo. It says, oh, sorry. I was reading that wrong. My bad. Trying one more time. Indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss. What did I just say? Fear of change, fear of loss. Fear of change and fear of loss. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're understanding that this is a burden and you're lightening your load. Yep, doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, release, overstressed, burnt out. And then last, but certainly not least, the freaking Five of Swords in reverse. Past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends, and a desire to forgive. It's okay to forgive these people, but you're not meant to bring them with you. You're not meant to bring them with you. You're meant to make whatever final decision you need to, and you need to move on. And the reason why I say you need to move on, Ace and the 6, that's further confirmation of this 5. All right? These people do not mean you any good. The 5 of Swords literally deals with a mental battle or a physical battle. Actually deals with a physical battle. Thank you. This is a physical battle between you and all of those people that were in reverse. All of that energy that was in reverse. And even though you're looking out for these people, they're not looking out for your best interest. They will stab you in the back to get ahead. They will do whatever they need to do to get ahead. So it is okay for you to leave. All right? Let's flip this card up. Let's leave. Let's get on the lift and go have the life that we deserve. Because I'm getting on the lift because I want this energy, and I want this energy for you. Okay? All right. But I hope that helps. That was a lot, I know. If you're leaving me here, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this collective reading. Like, comment, all of that great stuff. But if you do have time, jump ahead to my outro because I have some awesome things that I say there. And I will see you in my next collective reading or my next video. Bye. All right, well, that will do it with both the 3D grounded reading and the 5D spiritual reading. I hope that you got everything that you needed from it. If you did, let me know down in the comments. I love to hear how my readings can help you. And there's my nose again. The reading is over. Stop channeling. But yes, I love to see how my readings are helping the collective. My email will be down in the description. I am currently taking on new students and new clients in regards to Reiki and Tarot. So if you want more information about that, feel free to email me. Also, my PayPal me link is down there. So if you can donate, I would appreciate it. But if you can't, I completely understand, and you can help my channel out by doing other things like sharing my content, liking it, commenting, because all of those things help to boost me up in the algorithms. And the more I get boosted up, the more content I make, and the more the squadron can grow, right? Awesome. But last and certainly not least, I am sending you light and love on your journey to heal your shadow self so that you may embrace your true self. Namaste.